Imagine you could undo years of damage to your body in just 7 days. No surgery, no expensive treatments, no magic pills, just one simple decision. Stop eating sugar. Now, before you roll your eyes and think you've heard this before, stay with me. Because what I'm about to share isn't another diet tip. This is a biological transformation that happens inside your body, hour by hour, day by day. And most people have absolutely no idea it's even possible. Here's the problem. We've been told sugar is just empty calories, that it makes you gain weight, that it's bad for your teeth. Sure, fine, but that's like saying a hurricane is just a little wind. The real damage sugar does goes far deeper than your waistline. It reaches your brain, your hormones, your immune system, your mood, even the way your cells produce energy. And here's the hidden truth that nobody talks about. Your body right now, if you eat sugar regularly, is not running on fuel. It's running on a drug. And the moment you stop, your body begins one of the most powerful healing sequences in human biology. So what actually happens when you stop eating sugar for 7 days? Let's go through it, hour by hour, day by day. And I promise you, by the end of this, you will never look at that chocolate bar the same way again. Let's start at hour 1. The moment you eat your last sugary meal and decide, that's it, your blood sugar spikes one final time. Your pancreas fires out a surge of insulin, like a warehouse manager sending workers into overdrive to clean up the mess. Sugar gets rushed into your cells. Some gets stored as energy. The rest gets converted into fat. But this time, no more sugar is coming, and your body starts to panic. By hour 3 or 4, your blood sugar begins to drop. Your brain, which has been running on a steady drip of glucose like a machine plugged into a wall socket, suddenly feels the plug getting pulled, and it sends out a distress signal. Cravings hit hard. You feel irritable. Maybe a headache starts building behind your eyes. You feel tired, foggy, and strangely angry for no reason. This is not weakness. This is withdrawal. Real, biological, chemical withdrawal. Scientists have confirmed that sugar activates the same dopamine reward pathways in the brain as cocaine. So when it disappears, your brain throws a tantrum. But here's the thing. That tantrum is actually the beginning of your freedom. Now pay attention, because this is where it gets interesting. By the end of day 1, something remarkable starts happening inside your liver. Without a flood of sugar coming in, your liver begins dipping into its stored glycogen. Basically a reserve tank of energy it keeps for emergencies. It starts burning through that reserve. And as it does, insulin levels begin to drop. For the first time in maybe months or years, your insulin is falling to a healthy baseline. And low insulin is one of the most powerful signals the human body can receive. It's like flipping a switch from storage mode to repair mode. Day 2 arrives. The cravings are still strong. Your brain is still fighting you. You might feel sluggish, irritable, maybe even get flu-like symptoms. In the health world, this is sometimes called the sugar detox phase. And it's real. Your body is recalibrating after being dependent on a fast-burning fuel for so long. But underneath that discomfort, something extraordinary is quietly beginning. Your cells are starting to shift their fuel source. With less glucose available, your body begins breaking down fat, actual store-body fat, and converting it into molecules called ketones. Ketones are a cleaner, more stable fuel source for your brain and body. Think of it like switching from cheap, dirty gasoline that leaves residue everywhere to a high-grade, clean-burning fuel that your engine actually loves. Your inflammation levels are beginning to drop, quietly, silently, like the city settling after a storm. By day 3, something shifts in your mind too. The brain fog that many people live with every single day, that heavy, slow, can't think straight feeling starts to lift. Not completely, not yet, but there's a clearing, a lightness, like someone opened a window in a room that's been shut for years. Here's why. Chronic sugar consumption causes constant spikes and crashes in blood glucose. Those crashes trigger cortisol, your stress hormone. And high cortisol, day after day, inflames brain tissue, disrupts memory, and destroys focus. When sugar leaves the picture, cortisol starts to normalize. and your brain begins to breathe again. Day 4. This is the turning point. Most people who make it to day 4 report something they didn't expect. Energy. Real energy. Not the wired, jittery energy of a sugar rush, but a calm, steady, sustained energy that carries them through the day without crashing at 2 in the afternoon. Your mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside every single one of your cells, are beginning to work more efficiently. Sugar overload damages mitochondria over time. It's like forcing a generator to run at full speed 24 hours a day with no maintenance. But when sugar is removed, the mitochondria begin to repair themselves. They produce energy more cleanly, more efficiently. You feel it physically, emotionally, in your gut, that complex living ecosystem inside your digestive system is starting to transform. Sugar feeds harmful bacteria. Remove the sugar, and those harmful colonies begin to shrink. Meanwhile, beneficial bacteria, the ones linked to better mood, stronger immunity, and clearer skin, start to grow. Yes, your skin. By day 5, many people notice their skin looking different. Clearer, less puffy, less inflamed. This isn't a coincidence. Sugar triggers a process called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins in your skin like barnacles on a ship, breaking down collagen and causing premature aging. Without incoming sugar, glycation slows. Your skin gets a break it desperately needed. Your joints might feel less stiff. Your digestion improves. And something you might not expect, your sleep starts to get deeper. Because sugar disrupts sleep architecture. It spikes adrenaline at night. It confuses your circadian rhythm. Without it, your body starts to reclaim its natural sleep cycles. Day 6, your body is now a different machine. Your insulin sensitivity, your cell's ability to respond to insulin properly, has improved significantly. This matters enormously because insulin resistance is the silent driver behind type 2 diabetes, heart disease, obesity, fatty liver, and even some forms of cognitive decline. 7 days of no sugar begins to reverse it. Not completely, but measurably, powerfully. Your leptin and ghrelin, your hunger hormones, are rebalancing. Leptin tells your brain you're full. Ghrelin triggers hunger. Sugar throws both of these into chaos, keeping you trapped in a cycle of fake hunger, overeating, and never feeling satisfied. As they normalize, you eat less naturally. You feel full sooner, and you stop craving food you don't need. And then comes day 7. People who complete 7 days without sugar often describe it as a reset. Not just physical, mental, emotional. They say the world looks slightly different, tastes different. Real food, vegetables, fruits, proteins, healthy fats suddenly tastes rich and satisfying in a way it never did before. Because your taste receptors have begun to recalibrate, no longer numbed by the overwhelming intensity of processed sugar. Your blood pressure has likely dropped a few points. Your triglycerides, a key marker of heart disease risk, have begun to fall. Your liver is less congested. Your immune system is less inflamed. Your hormones are moving toward balance. In your brain, your incredible, complex brain is running on cleaner fuel, producing clearer thoughts, and releasing dopamine in healthier, more natural patterns. 7 days. That's all it took. Now here's how you actually do this. Remove the obvious. Sodas, candy, cakes, cookies, sweetened coffee drinks. Gone. Then look at the hidden sources: bread, pasta, sauces, flavored yogurts, fruit juices, protein bars that read like candy wrappers. Read labels. If something has more than 5 grams of added sugar per serving, put it back. Replace with whole foods: eggs, meat, fish, vegetables, nuts, full-fat dairy, berries in moderation. Drink water, black coffee, or plain tea. When cravings hit, and they will, eat something with fat and protein. It kills the craving faster than willpower ever will. The first 3 days are the hardest. After that, the momentum carries you. And here's something worth sitting with. If your body can begin healing this dramatically in just 7 days, what could 30 days do? What could 6 months do? What would you feel like if you gave your body the fuel it was actually designed to run on? That's the question I want to leave with you today. Because the real question was never just about sugar. It was always about this. How good are you actually willing to feel?